On the other side of things, his relationship with Trump, which has been kind of frosty to say the least, looks like it may be starting to thaw out. Elon Musk tweeted today, "I regret some of my posts about President Trump last week. They went too far." Now,
are you going to get rid of the Tesla and the Starlink service that you have here at the White House?
No, I haven't heard that. I mean, I may move the Tesla around a little bit, but I don't think we'll be doing that with Starlink. It's a good service.
Where are you going to move it to? Move it around. What do you mean?
I have a lot of locations.
Actually, about the Tesla.
I got so many locations that I don't know what to do with them all.
About the Tesla.
Did you ever see Elon Musk get physical with the Treasury Secretary?
No, I didn't.
And I tried to
They
ask.
did have an argument, but I didn't see. I didn't see a lot of physicality there.
And there was this New York Times report that he did not want to talk about, Elon Musk, that alleged that he, towards the end of his time in the White House, was blurring the lines between recreational use of drugs and medicinal. Do you think he ever had drugs here at the White House?
I really don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Look, I wish him well. You understand. We had a good relationship, and I just wish him well. Very well, actually. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is that happens. Things like that happen. I don't blame him for anything. That I was a little disappointed.
Could you reconcile?
Say it?
Could you reconcile with him, do you think? Could you forgive him?
I guess I could, but, you know, we have to straighten out the country.
Look, here's the way I look at this. Elon, I think, didn't realize that he'd overstayed his welcome when it came to tweeting at Donald Trump. The people, the supporters in the MAGA movement are for Donald Trump, and he learned that the hard way. And I look at this, Andrew, like two bros, two guys who had a little fight, who are never going to apologize, but kind of have gone back to their own corners, quietly, you know, want to take the temperature down. And a year from now, we'll see each other at a barbecue and just going to go, "Hey, man, good to see you," and then walk away again. I don't know that the relationship will ever be back. In Trump world, it's never over until you die. I mean, there are so many people whose political careers have been resurrected after going after Donald Trump. So I never say never. We're at a good place. You know, we're not going to be hanging out at each other's houses. We're not going to exchange Christmas cards. But I think we're at a détente that'll last for a while.
Fascinatingly, Elon Musk, Elon's dad, was in Russia, of all places, in the last couple of days, where he was speaking at a public event, and he said that Elon acknowledged he had gone too far, politics wasn't really his thing. He's a great business person, not so good at politics, and he realises he needs to patch things up. But I mean, the big point of this story is how confused is everybody in the world right now? Do I buy a Cybertruck or do I not buy a Cybertruck? The left are confused, the right are confused. What do we do?
I mean, this is like a full-blown romantic relationship where, you know, they have an argument after they've been on the piss on a Friday night and they're like, no, it's all over. I never want to see you again. Out the door. Never come back. It's all done. And then you come back the next day and they've thrown all your belongings out on the footpath and you trudge and have to go and find a motel to go and stay in. And then a few days later, you both go, oh, gee, I think we're better together, aren't we? We messed that up. And then you
it's very modern because you're doing it over social media.
Yeah, exactly. And then you sort of slowly start coming back. I mean, that is exactly what is happening here. I want to know what was going on with Elon Musk last week when he decided to go off his nut. Because, of course, there have been all these rumours online that he's into drugs and whatever else. I mean, what on earth possessed him to go off like he did last week and then so quickly realise, I overstepped the mark here?
Trump was asked about the whole drug thing, and Trump said, I don't know anything about that, and I certainly hope not. I wouldn't have thought so. But Elon Musk's dad, when asked what the heck is going on with your son, he just said he's been under a lot of stress. Obviously, working the Trump administration with the DOGE program was pretty hectic, and his son basically just flipped out. That's Dad's take.
I'm not so sure about that.
You know,
just stress. I don't know. Stress doesn't really make you tweet to your 200 million plus ex-followers that Donald Trump is involved in the Epstein files. Like, that's a pretty calculated, targeted attack. But look, I think regardless, Elon has woken up to the fact that he is coming off worse in this conflict. Look at the value that's been wiped off Tesla, off his businesses. It's not a good path for him to go down. He is losing more. He also has about $22 billion of SpaceX contracts with NASA that Donald Trump seems to have threatened to pull. He threatened to pull. So no one is winning from this conflict.